Greetings all, I'm Ponyfan and Merry Christmas. So for today's video, I'm going to have to tell you some stuff real quick so you understand. Wait, real quick, this is a speed paint, so flash warning, lots of movements. Last year I did a banner of all my Warrior Cat Ultimate Edition OCs, so I decided to redraw it this year as well. So this is what this is a redraw of last year's banner. So the first character I'm drawing is Smokestar. He is a older Tom, very much scarred up, battle hungry, bloodthirsty, and just not a really nice guy. When he was a kid, he was wandering out of camp and was chased by a rogue, and was almost killed, but he was able to escape. He wandered around for a very long time until he finally found his way back to RiverClan. Oh, he's RiverClan's leader. And once he did, he swore he would never back down from a fight, and it made him into a vicious warrior and a very bloodthirsty leader. Next up is Night-Eye, his deputy. She was born under his early years of his leadership, and her mother, during the bad winter, which I'll talk about later, a really bad winter that was really destroying her clans, her mother took her brother and her to the Chuleg place. Unfortunately, her mother died during the trip, so her brother finished it. He would stay with the Chulegs, but she would return to RiverClan, and that's why she has a collar, is because she's a kitty pet, kind of, but she returned. She would prove herself and become Smokestar's deputy. And next up we have Ice Star. He is the youngest leader to ever exist. He led Thunder Clan through the terrible winter. When most of the clan died out, Mintleaf, the medicine cat, the second medicine cat, got a sign of a frozen paw print, and knew it meant that Ice Paw was meant to be the deputy, after Bird Star died. So, Vinetail and him set out to the Moonstone. Unfortunately, Vinetail died on the Thunder Path, so Ice Paw had to go to the Moonstone and receive his 9 lives. He got a lot of resentment because of his young age. He was only 16 moons old when he became leader. But there was no one left in the clan. Another cat named Silver Moon was so angry about it that she took the rest of the healthy cats and left and became a rogue. She would later return and become Silver Star, and caused a lot of problems getting Ice Star to step down for a bit and take over his place with her deputy X, which would become X Star because Silver Star didn't receive her 9 lives. And when she died, X Star received his and chose Ice Claw, he receives his warrior name at this time, as his deputy. Ice Claw would die later on and never become leader again. He was very stressed from his leadership at such a young age, and it made him gray very early. I'm not sure who we're drawing right now. Well, we're doing the tree, but real quick, Swift Shadow, one of my other OCs, I forgot to add her in the banner, but she's a half clan, and she's the deputy of Wind Clan at this time. I'll talk more about her in the next time I draw her. Blue Storm is the medicine cat of Wind Clan, well, retired now. There's not much to say about her. That's pretty much it. Right now I'm drawing the tree, which I really liked how it came out. It just came out way better than before. Then I start drawing Black Claw. She was a warrior in Thunder Clan, but she received the sign that she was meant to be a medicine cat. She was not happy about it. Oh, she was also born under the late years of Wolfstar. She wasn't happy about it, but Wolfstar felt like she should become medicine cat, so it made her very bitter. She's pretty much just Yellowfang, just worse. And she was also Mintleaf's mentor. She's a good healer, though, and does her best for her clan, even though she's very bitter about StarClan and doesn't listen to him a lot, unless of course it's something really serious. Luckily, she has her apprentice, Mitleaf, which was a warrior when she became an apprentice, but I'll talk more about her later. There's not much to say about Black Claw. She was my first RPOC, though, my first warrior cat for roleplay. So I actually, the pose was designed for a Halloween video a long time ago, but I used it for the Christmas one. She's making a wreath, if you couldn't tell. You probably couldn't, because it's not exactly good art. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Black Claw. I don't know who I start drawing next. I think this is Sandkit. Yeah, this is Sandkit. Sandkit, later known as, well, actually I don't know what she's later known as. She is Pinkheart and Blaze Pelt's kit. One of their biological kits. There's not much to say. She hasn't existed long. Next is Sunkit. He is also Pinkheart and Blaze Pelt's kit. He doesn't have much on him. And Birdkit, which she was adopted. She wandered into the clan one day and they couldn't find her mom, so Pinkheart took her under her wing. And later, Birdsong with her warrior name, and later she becomes Birdstar, which unfortunately dies during the Great Winter. And the Patch Kit, she's ThunderClan too. I don't have her parents. She wants to become the medicine cat, but I'm not sure if she will. At this moment, she's actually Patchpaw, and she's just a warrior apprentice. This is Pinkheart. I've talked a lot about her. She's a sphinx cat, and her mate is a Blaze Pelt, which I haven't talked a lot about him at all, if any. He's just a ThunderClan Tom, very kind and loving, long-furred, orange Tabby Tom. That's all I gotta say about him. I don't like Pinkheart's drawing in this. She just looks really weird. I don't like it. It's funny because I've drawn her a lot throughout this year. Like, I think she has the most videos on my channel. I tried to make them look like they're cuddling and watching the kits, so I'm not sure if that came through. I hope it did. I hope the audio isn't too bad either. I keep moving around because I'm sitting on the floor in the closet. Because the closet's really good to block out audio. So yeah. Next up is Briar. He's a new warrior of ShadowClan. He's very sweet and kind and loving. Not very ShadowClan. There's not a lot to say about him. I drew him during the Halloween video. There's not much. It's just Briar. I do really like his pose, though. It's one of my favorite poses. Next up is Mitleaf, which there's actually some stuff to say about her. She was a warrior cat. I mean, a warrior. She is a warrior cat. And she had a mate. He doesn't have a name. And she had a kit. Can't remember what the name was, but I know it ended. The last name, once it became a warrior, was Leaf. It was named after her. And she has a grand kit, which I believe is Clover Leaf also. And she was a warrior for a long time, but felt like she deserved to be a medicine cat. Not deserved, like she wanted to be a medicine cat. And it took a lot of convincing, but Black Claw finally decided to take her in under her wing as her apprentice. She's also the one that received the omen for Ice Claw / Star Paw. Yeah, he's got a lot of names. Depends on what time. She was born under the middle life of Wolfstar in ThunderClan. And that's pretty much all the cats. I started, unless you couldn't tell, it's the ThunderClan camp in the lake territory. That's where the background's supposed to be. I changed the time of day. It's day, not night anymore. And I changed the background color of the walls. It's now brown instead of gray in the original, which you can see at the end of the video. So you can tell what the original picture looked like. I hope you enjoyed this. That's pretty much all I have to say at the moment. So this is PonyFan saying bye. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. And I really hate doing voiceovers.
It's Christmas, it's Christmas, magic is in the air. It's time to love, let's celebrate. It's Christmas. It's Christmas, magic is in the air. It's time to love, let's celebrate. It's Christmas. A Merry Christmas, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Snow is falling outside, lights are shining. Families gathered, the spirit of Christmas, let's all celebrate. A Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Magic is in the air, gifts to exchange. Christmas, Christmas, joy to spread. A Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas, I wish you